Hello and welcome to Flourishing in Menopause, the podcast dedicated to empowering women on their menopause journey with natural solutions and expert insights. I'm Sonia Benito, your host, menopause wellness coach, and advocate for living your best life through this transitional stage. Today's topic is one many women face: how to manage migraines during menopause naturally. Whether migraines are new for you or they've increased in frequency or intensity during menopause, I'm here to help you understand what's going on in your body and how to ease the pain. By the end of this episode, you'll have actionable strategies to help you feel more in control. So let's dive in. Understanding the menopause migraine connection. So why do migraines seem to appear or worsen during menopause? You guessed it, it's all about the roller coaster ride of fluctuating hormones. Estrogen levels drop unpredictably during the menopause transition, which can trigger migraines for some women. At the same time, declining progesterone may also contribute, as both hormones play a role in regulating the brain chemicals that influence pain perception. For some women, these hormonal shifts feel like a perfect storm, but the good news is there are natural strategies to manage them. So first of all, supplements for support. Magnesium is a game changer for many women experiencing migraines. Studies suggest that it can reduce both frequency and severity, preferably in a glycinate form, which is easier on the stomach. Vitamin B12 or riboflavin is another great option. It helps improve energy production in brain cells, which can reduce migraines over time. Many people take it and think it's not working as it turns their pee yellow and they think they're just peeing it all out. But actually, in fact, when your pee turns yellow, it's a sign that it's working. So these two are tried and true options for many migraine sufferers. Then we have a look at the foods to avoid, any dietary changes, because, recent studies show that eliminating gluten helps up to 89% of people reduce their migraines. Gluten sensitivity can trigger something called glutamate, which can be a common trigger for migraines. So reducing or eliminating gluten from your diet will, in 89% of cases, reduce your migraines. So let's take a look at glutamate. Glutamate is an amino acid that we find in certain foods. You may know it as MSG, monosodium glutamate. It's quite often found in Chinese foods. So if you've ever been a person who's experienced a migraine or headache after having Chinese food, then likely you're sensitive to glutamate. Other foods you might find glutamate in are aged cheese like Parmesan, preserved meats like hams, your salamis, fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, bone broths, tomatoes, walnuts, and soy-based sauces like oyster sauce, soya sauce, black bean sauce are all quite high in glutamate. Also, some processed foods, they say no MSG, but could contain naturally occurring glutamate in them. So just be aware that there can be glutamate in foods that can be hidden. There are many other foods notorious for triggering migraines, including processed foods with preservatives like nitrates, alcohol, especially red wine, excessive caffeine, or suddenly cutting it out. So keeping a food diary can be incredibly helpful. Track what you eat and when migraines strike to identify potential triggers. If you're not familiar, I do have a free food tracker on my website, so feel free to download it. So focusing on nutrient-dense diet can help balance blood sugar levels, which also affect migraines, including plenty of leafy greens, healthy fats like avocado and olive oil, and protein to keep your energy stable. So did you know dehydration is a common migraine trigger? Ensuring you drink enough water daily can make a big difference. Try to avoid tap water if possible and opt for mineral water instead. Aim for around 8 glasses per day, but please do listen to your body. And if plain water feels a bit boring, try infusing it with lemon, cucumber, or berries for added flavor and nutrition. So what happens? You feel a migraine coming on. Cold therapy can be incredibly effective. Place an ice pack or a cold compress on your forehead or the back of your neck. The cold can help constrict blood vessels and reduce inflammation, bringing quick relief. For a DIY option, wrap a bag of frozen peas in a towel and apply it for 15 to 20 minutes. It's simple but works wonders, trust me. I used to suffer severely with migraines. Okay, what about sleep and stress management? It's clear that sleep and stress go hand in hand when it comes to migraines. Poor sleep can make you more vulnerable to them, while stress can act as a trigger. One simple technique is to establish a consistent bedtime routine, dim the lights, avoid screens, and perhaps read something soothing before bed. And another tip, plan your days with breathing space between activities. Overscheduling can heighten stress. Believe me, I'm not talking from theory. So leave room for small breaks to recharge. Okay, what about essential oils? They aren't just for relaxation. They can help with migraines too. Peppermint oil is great for reducing pain. If you gently massage it onto your temples for relief. And another great option is eucalyptus oil, which can help clear your sinews if your migraines are accompanied by congestion. Add a few drops to a bowl of hot water and inhale deeply for a natural remedy. So migraines during menopause can be tough, but they don't have to take over your life. By understanding your body and embracing these natural strategies, you can manage them and even reduce their frequency over time. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Please also share it with someone who could benefit from this information. And feel free to share your thoughts on your favorite natural remedies for migraines in the comments or send me a message on social media. Don't forget to subscribe to the Flourishing in Menopause podcast so you never miss an episode. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep flourishing in menopause.